Hey there, welcome back to Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, Part 9. It's been a while. I've been really busy lately, as is my normal excuse. But we're back with Lava Reef Zone, a level that I don't really like. I know it's really popular amongst people because they like the music and whatnot, but I don't know, I don't really care for the music. I don't hate it, it's just I don't care. And because it's a fire level, I don't really like the aesthetic. At least not in Act 1. And since I rarely ever play Sonic and Knuckles, it's not a level that I really have too committed to memory. It's again, that thing that I did where I practiced a lot before I played through the Sonic and Knuckles part, so I will go in here, and I actually show this off because I'd shown this off a couple times in the past, but I did pretty awful in those those attempts. I did pretty alright this time. And I didn't feel too bad about coming in here because I was going to get a fire shield as soon as I was out of this level, because there was one right next to the goalpost. Lava Reef Zone happens to be like an amazing level to have a fire shield in because, well, it makes you immune to fire. Like I say, I did amazing in this. I did more amazing than I usually do. I, of course, missed the extra life entirely and almost lost right there because the thing that's coming up and following you that ejects you from the level was immediately behind me. But I did make it to the top and missed the rings, so you can judge my performance on your own. I say I did awesome, but that's only by comparison to what I normally do. Oh, I hate these things. You have to spin dash to make them go up or down. I don't know. They're not too intrusive, but I don't like them. Oh, Lava Reef. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, so this guy, if you just be patient and wait on the other side, you can get an extra life over here if you can make it across the gap. A fire shield can do it, maybe an electric shield, but Tails can for sure. You can fly over with Tails. I don't know why I don't like fire levels so much. I don't like the brown and red color schemes most of the time. Oh, I accidentally found this. I didn't know this was here. But there's a special secret ring up there you can get with, again, Tails or an electric shield. At least I think that's how you get up there. I don't know. Maybe there's another way through. Fire levels. Like, I get it too, you know. It's the volcano aesthetic. This is what volcanoes look like, and you always want a fire level. That's a thing. They're always some of my least favorite levels to look at. I don't know. I don't inherently hate fire as an element. I don't care for the aesthetic. But enough of that, you know. I'm starting to say the same thing over and over again. I have the electric shield for this point because it's fun to get all the rings like that, but I'll go back to the fire shield a little bit, you know, because I'm on the only level that the fire shield is really, really, really great in. So I want to use it for that, you know. Honestly, though, maybe I shouldn't, because it makes the level really, really, really easy at the same time. But I do like having fun with the fire shield, you know, again. It's not really bad, it's just not the best shield. Like, the other two are better than it. It's a lot of fun to have that dash maneuver, though. Like, oh, this part. Right, so you're being chased by a boulder, it's not too hard. That extra life is a bit of a trap. If you have an electric shield, you can get out, but, like, otherwise you have to go all the way back to this section, which you might not recognize yet. Other side. But we're actually at an earlier part in the level. So that extra life, if you don't have the lightning shield or tails, or are currently super or hypersonic, is you know, it's probably not worth your time. It's just an extra life, you know. I'm at the point where extra lives are pretty meaningless. There's like a mathematical equation. The lower amount of lives you have, the more valuable extra lives become. But the more you have, the less valuable they are when you find them. It's I don't know exactly where they become useless to find, but I'm beyond that point. Like, you know, I have 52. I had 51 upon picking up that life, you know. What was gonna kill me? At this point. The final boss. The final boss could kill me that many times. The final boss in this game's annoying. We'll go more into that when I get there, but let's start with the hypersonic abuse, because it's 5 minutes and I'm tired of this level. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if you don't like me using hypersonic and abusing it. It's one of those things where I don't even like it, but I let the power go to my head, and now I'm up in an area where I'm not supposed to be able to get to because you're supposed to come from this side. And I claim that I don't like using God mode, but here I am using God mode, and maybe the reason I don't like using God mode in Sonic 2 is because I suck at the special stages and I'm just looking for an excuse. Because here I am. But again, I'm just tired of this level. Like, I just want to get it over with. I should be exiting now and fighting the boss as normal, but I'm not. You know, I kind of apologize for that. You might want to see me fight him as normal, but then again, maybe not. Maybe you just want to be through with this as much as I do. Because I'm not kidding when I say I get really, really, really tired by Sandopolis. Like, part of the reason it took me so long to get back to this is because I'm tired of Sonic 3 and Knuckles at this point. And I still have to play through his Knuckles. And I'm planning on playing through his Tails. Because Tails' playthrough is so much different. Because he has different abilities than Sonic. I'll check out this sweet maneuver. Yeah. Total skill shot. I don't know, for whatever reason I really was proud of that maneuver, even though it's, you know, nothing special. Hello to the Robotnik monitors that don't matter. I guess you could accidentally jump on them from above and be in your, you know, your curled ball form, but I don't know, they seem pretty out of the way. I don't remember ever hitting them on accident. That's something you might hit on accident. I don't know how I didn't get hit. But whatevs. Oh, but Act 2. I love Act 2. This is my kind of fire level. But mostly because I like the cool colors like purple and blue and green. You know, and it complements the red and orange of the fire. And it's just a nice little cave aesthetic. I dig it, you know. This is my, this is one of my favorite levels out of the game. The track is alright. That's all I have to say on it. Look at the background. The background is cool as hell. Because for whatever reason, all the magma just cooled immediately upon entering Act 2. I don't know what that's about. Should have taken years, but instead it took a couple minutes. Or maybe not years, but I don't know. Lava can take some pretty decent amount of time to cool off. Yep. Not grabbing that fire shield just in case something happens, because these platforms had spikes in the bottom. And then I got hit by something stupid instead, so I'm still glad that I didn't go for it. Yeah. Oh, so close to hitting that. And I might have actually had some sort of struggle to deal with if I'd have lost this fire shield. Again, maybe Lava Reef is kind of boring because of the sheer amount of fire shields they throw at you, because they knew how good they would be. I don't know. Back here is another secret ring. It's kind of an obvious one. I don't know why I always forget that one's there until I'm actually here in the set piece, but you know, that's the one that I was referring to in that note that said, yeah, I found others. Because I remembered that one was here. I'm boring I'm being boring right now, aren't I? It's because I'm just kind of tired of this game. I want to move on, but I haven't even played anything else. Let's abuse more hypersonic. This can't go poorly. Hypersonic, he's pretty much immune to anything. I won't bother going in there. I don't need to. I'm hypersonic. I don't need a shield. He's pretty much invincible. You can't kill him by any means at all. At all. You can crush him. I suppose you could also fly off the side of a cliff. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. I don't think I will ever be able to beat Sonic 2 or 3 without losing at least one life. Because something stupid always happens. And in this case, it was pure justice because I was abusing hypersonic as if though nothing bad could happen doing that. Yeah, you can also crush him. When I say he's more invincible, it's strictly because you can't drown hypersonic. You can drown as supersonic, but not as hypersonic. I don't know. That's just a weird fact. Hi, Knuckles. Oh, he's such a douche right now. Now we're in a really neat part of the level. It's an auto-scroller, which is annoying, but it makes sense that it would be. You know, it puts up the pressure. So, I'm alright with it. I mean, yes, there's the inevitable question of, well, what's pushing us? Why are we being pushed along? But, well, it's a video game, so screw you. That logic doesn't really matter. I just hate them because they're always slow. This one's actually kind of fun, though, because it doesn't go on for too long, and there's a little bit of a stress factor to it. But we get here, and we're actually at the boss fight. But they do something kind of stupid, because this boss is actually really interesting and neat. But if you just continue going this way, there's actually a fire shield, which means this boss is no longer interesting or fun. So I don't know why he doesn't try this ever again, but whatever he's done to his machine, Sonic can't hurt it. And all you have to stand on are these really little moving platforms. And you have to dodge his mine so that A, they don't hit you, and B, they hit him. It's a really, really, really hard fight without the fire shield, or, you know, a lightning shield to double jump. But with a fire shield, like, I mean, what were you thinking? Why would you give us this before this boss fight? The electric shield, sure, I can understand. It'll give you at least another hit, because the boss fight's not easy. At least, you know, I remember it being pretty hard, because it's been a long-ass time since I've fought it normally. But it's actually kind of boring to watch. Not necessarily to play through, because you're at least doing things like jumping around and stuff, but to watch? Oh. It might actually be boring to watch if you're facing it normally, I don't know, but he takes like 10 hits as well instead of the normal 8. I wasn't counting. But we're not actually done yet, because there's one more pseudo level to go. Like, you remember how I said, like, I'd talk about Hidden Palace when we get there, because you'll see it in-game? But I wasn't actually there long enough to talk about it, or not Hidden Palace, but the Shrine of the Master Emerald. Yeah, this is where you find it. It's in Lava Reef. Interestingly enough, Sonic led Robotnik straight to what he was looking for. Or at least that's the way I interpret things, because I don't know, it makes it a little more interesting to interpret it that way. In my mind, anyway. But Knuckles is here to defend the Master Emerald, so he's gonna take us on, like, straight away. I'll point out the mural in the background. It looks like a blue hedgehog engulfed in gold fighting like some sort of robot holding the Master Emerald. I wonder what that's all about. Sonic the Hedgehog character battles. They always suck. They're always way too easy. And this is just leading into Knuckles' bad day, because Knuckles is about to have a really shitty day, actually, and it's going to start now because we just kicked his ass, so he's at half health right now. Here we are. Shrine of the Master Emerald. We led Robotnik to it, and he's going to show his true colors to Knuckles right as of now. But you and Knuckles are going to try and tag team him. Knuckles can't jump as high as Sonic can. And he's about to get electrocuted. I don't want to know that, so I'll just stop attacking. But Knuckles is now at, like, 1 health. So he's not going to be very much use from this point on. He'll help Sonic help him, though, so he's our ally now. That's the end of the episode, though. See, he's at low health. We'll be back later to see how this turns out. Alright, have a good day. Bye.